Hi, I'm Mike McCormick. I want to congratulate you on taking the first step to learning an effective and lasting golf swing. With the Trackit, you're going to hit the ball further and straighter than you ever thought possible. There are two things that good players have in common. First is to deliver the club face square at impact, and second is to swing the club on an inside path. There are many training aids on the market that will often help you with club path and club face, but unfortunately they only can be used on the practice range. There's not too many training aids that you can take with you while you play golf. Too often I hear is, I'm really good on the practice range, but when I get to the first tee, everything I was practicing goes out the window. Well, with the Trackit-n-Whackit, what you're going to find, the more you play golf, the more you're going to improve the face of the club as well as the path of the club. This will ensure a longer ball and more consistently being hit in the fairway. How many times have you heard a picture is worth 1,000 words? There are not many training aids on the market that will visually allow you to see the rotation of the club face as well as the path required to get the ball in play. One of the greatest benefits you'll find with the Trackit system is that the more you play, the more visually acute you'll become to what's required of the club face and how to deliver the club path back square to the ball. What is it we're ultimately trying to achieve? We're trying to achieve control of the golf ball, and by doing that we need to understand how spin is applied to the golf ball and how the way we swing the club face as well as the path, how we can now control the spin of the golf ball, which ultimately gives us the direction that we're trying to get. Many of my students come to me wanting me to take a look at the mechanics of their golf swing. Unfortunately, they get tied up in the mechanics rather than their ability to strike the golf ball. Over the years, there's been great strikers of the golf ball. Lee Trevino, Ben Hogan, Tiger Woods. Which one of those has the ideal golf swing? What's ideal for one may not be ideal for the other. I'd rather you concentrate on striking the ball more solidly with a square club face and delivering the club on an inside path, producing a longer, straighter shot. There are many golf professionals who don't agree on some of the basic elements of the golf swing. However, I don't feel you'll find too many golf professionals who won't agree that golf is definitely a hand-eye coordination game. You must maintain your eye on the golf ball, and you must have good coordination with your hands to make solid contact with the ball. What's Trackit going to do for you? Trackit is going to give you the necessary skills to deliver the club face back square at impact and deliver the club on the proper swing path. Many of my students ask me, where should I be hitting the ball, especially with my driver? Should I be hitting it on the way down? Should I be hitting it on the way up? The truth is, you want to hit the ball square on the equator. You want the club face to be square at impact, and you want to be delivering the club back on the proper swing plane. This is going to get the ball to go further and longer than you ever thought possible. Use the leverage. What we're talking about here is we want to use the opening, the squaring, and the closing of the face in leverage. That will produce a longer shot. Let's go ahead and open the product. When you open the product, you're going to find a marking pen and two types of decals. The ball decal will be used for club path, which I will show you shortly. These are going to be used for the club face. They come in multiple colors depending on what color driver you may have or how you'd like to decorate your driver. I've taken the decals out of the package and I've applied them to the club. The first decal that you see is a decal we're going to use to learn and obtain the skills necessary to return the club back to square. The decal I've applied to the second driver is one we can use to just improve our swing path. The third driver, I've applied both decals. Now I've got the necessary skills to learn how to open the club face and the path necessary to deliver the club back square at impact.